So I just did a radiator replacement on this 2009 Altima. Just go over a couple things that I learned. This is a standard pull tab here. You pull the grill, so that way you don't have to pull the whole front bumper. Undo this. You take this snorkel off, and then you pull these clips out here and here. You kind of got to do the little tab here, and then there's a tab here that you got to pull, and then these come up and you got to pull this tab here that's on the radiator. Unconnect the high pressure switch here on the receiver dryer, and then down there, down here it unclips. So what I found was, and I went ahead and undid this because the hood latch is in the way. The best way to do this radiator without having to pull a condenser is to jack the front of this car up, and then when you unclick this, kind of just like set it up over here to the side. I put the bottom of the condenser here, and then over here just kind of pulled this as much as I could, and you harass the lines here, but if you don't have the equipment to drain the AC system, and you don't want to pay for somebody to evacuate and then recharge your AC, you kind of got to harass it. So I pull this cover. This is an air dam. It's important that this goes back in, but you kind of pick this up and you set it up here, and then what you want to do is you want to kind of pull the radiator out and drop the radiator straight down. That's why you need to jack the car up, so that the radiator can go all the way down and fit underneath the car. And then when you slide the new radiator in, you slide it behind here and then slide up in here. So the hard part is this upper radiator hose where it goes into the core support is the tight spot, and you kind of just gotta force it gently. But so like this whole, if you undo the actual wire pull rod, you can get rid of this whole assembly, and then it's not in your way. But if you leave it there, you kind of gotta finesse this with the condenser core here, and because you don't want this to put a hole in the condenser and everything's kind of just tight up against each other. But I was able to do it, and that was the easiest way. I tried to drop the condenser and pull the radiator out through the top. It's just not going to work. There's not enough room here to make that happen. Going down is the way to go. So I hope that helps. If you have this job is actually kind of a pain. Surprisingly, I thought it was going to be a lot easier. I thought this whole just upper part would just unbolt and come off, and then the radiator just comes right out the top. But this whole core is the front core support for the vehicle. I suppose too, if you want to go crazy, you could pull the bumper off, you could pull the crash bar off, and then that would give you a little bit more room, and then you could probably finesse everything out through the top if that's what you want to do. But that's how I did it. So hope that helps you guys. It's not super clear in a lot of the videos that I've seen, and nobody talked about dropping it out the bottom, so I think that was the way to do it. But good luck.